Hey, what is shaking, homies? So today I got a little bit of a rant about Jon Jones and the problems of steroids and MMA and all that stuff. So I just saw that Jon Jones got popped by USADA again. He had a trace amount of turnaball metabolites in his system. Now, turnaball metabolites, that's not like having a little bit of testosterone. Turnaball is a legit steroid. Like, it's like when you the stereotypical meathead steroid, it's in that like realm of steroids. It's not like having it's like more than HGH, and you know it's totally, yeah, like you have that in your system, you're on something. So this is totally crazy because the fight's just getting moved to a different town. It's going to LA from Vegas, and that's really all there is to it. They're screwing everybody that bought a hotel or they got a flight. A lot of times those are non-refundable. I've gone to UFC twice in New York, and both times it almost got canceled. Because the one time Conor did all that BS, and I almost didn't get to see Habib fight. I still did. It was awesome, but yeah, that could have been really bad. If you're asking what my credentials are, I am a former fighter. I teach MMA. I'm a black belt and a certified personal trainer. So the one thing I want to talk about is Jon Jones. It's not so much that the fight is to me it's the fight that's still on in general, but to me it's that he ever is allowed to fight in the first place. I think the problem with steroids and MMA is way more than people actually look at. They try to act like they're trying to make the sport safer. Well, when they're letting these people that were formerly on steroids fight, it's making the sport more unsafe than ever. Sooner or later, somebody's going to die. And the reason that is because when you're on a steroid, where something like turnaball, that actually does effects to your body long term, and those are with you forever. Where things like it'll make your skull grow bigger, it'll make your shoulders bigger, it'll make your hands bigger, it makes your bones denser, makes your knees, your hips wider. And when you stop taking steroids, your bones don't shrink. It's going to be like that forever. So by letting somebody be on steroids, even just giving them like a year suspension, 6 months suspension, then letting them fight down the road, you're still letting a guy fight that has his genetic makeup is different. His skull is thicker. If you've watched Mark Hunt's career, his last couple fights, he broke his hand punching someone in the head. And then he found out they were on steroids. Well, that's because their bone it's like wearing a football helmet. It's not fair. Soon enough, someone's going to die, and then all hell is going to break loose. But yeah, I think this is just absolutely ridiculous. Jon Jones should be suspended indefinitely. And I thought that the first time he got popped for steroids. You know, all that other stuff that was in his personal life, and I thought, you know, he should have to deal with the legal ramifications, but as far as like fighting, I always wanted to see him fight. I always liked him. But yeah, I mean, I am 100% all Team Gus for this. I have money on Alexander Gustafsson, even though this guy's been on steroids probably his whole career. I don't care. I really hope Gus does this and really kills him, knocks him out. But I think this just looks terrible for the sport of MMA, looks terrible for the UFC. Like, where's their credibility? You know, like, what is going on with USADA either? Where they're banning everybody else for all these different things, and then they're going crazy, like with Jon Jones, and just letting him, you know, yeah, go ahead, whatever, we're just going to move it over. So apparently he couldn't get the license to fight in Nevada, so it was easier to get a license to fight in California or whatever. They had less strict. Whatever, it is less strict. That's something that you see all the time. Like, I corner people in Illinois all the time. Wisconsin has way more strict regulations, so like we always have to renew licenses and stuff when we fight over in Wisconsin. And yeah, so there is state to state. Like, each state has their own athletic commission. So, like, yeah, I can see why they're allowed to do that, but I think it's crazy that they are allowed to do that. I think it should all be regulated nationally. And I think the steroids has to be out of this sport. It should be out of every sport. But I think eventually people are going to start dying in MMA because of, like, it might not be when they're on steroids, it could be after, but I think a lot of this is going to have to do with the effects of people doing steroids. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys agree with me. If you don't agree with me, you can call me an idiot, whatever. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. If you're watching this video before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that good stuff. Let's go Gustafsson. Let's knock him out, and I'll see you guys later.